Beautiful people, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most intriguing topics in the world of Sigmas, the Sigma female. You may know her. She's that quiet, independent type, doing her own thing, and she isn't about to change for anyone. There's something undeniably powerful about a Sigma female, but here's the thing. Many women find her challenging to understand, even intimidating or threatening at times. Why is that? Why do so many women find it hard to get along with Sigma females? Today, we'll explore the harsh truth about why some women outright despise Sigma females. We're unpacking 10 core reasons that stir up envy, discomfort, and even admiration in others. So, if you're ready to peel back the layers of what makes a Sigma female tick and why it rubs others the wrong way, then sit tight and grab some popcorn. Let's dive in. Be sure to stick around until the end for a deeper insight, and don't forget to show your support by liking this video and joining the lucid Sigma female community of like-minded people. Number 1. Independence and self-sufficiency. The first thing that sets Sigma females apart is their fierce independence. And we're not talking about the kind of independence where they just like to be alone sometimes. We're talking about real, deep-rooted self-sufficiency. Sigma females genuinely thrive on their own. They don't need others to validate their existence, fill their time, or give them a sense of purpose. Imagine a woman who goes on solo adventures, travels alone, tackles her own problems without reaching out for a lifeline, and doesn't mind eating at a fancy restaurant alone. No friend group, no plus one needed. That's intimidating for some people. For those who feel a sense of security in their social circles or relationships, seeing someone who operates independently can feel unsettling. It's a reminder that they could be more self-sufficient, and that reflection isn't always comfortable. In a world where people are often searching for connection, Sigma females find joy in their own company, which can feel like a subtle rejection of social norms. They're not trying to prove a point, but their independence is a powerful statement on its own, and it can be a little much for some to handle. Number 2. Disregard for social hierarchies. Sigma females have zero interest in social hierarchies. They don't care about status, cliques, or social rankings, and that's incredibly freeing. But for those who are invested in these social structures, it can feel off-putting, even insulting. Picture this. In a group setting where people might be trying to impress each other or get in with the in-crowd, the Sigma female is off doing her own thing. She's friendly, sure, but she's not trying to climb any social ladder. It's as if she lives outside of the social ecosystem altogether. For those who measure success by their social standing or connections, her disinterest can feel dismissive. What's worse, she might even be the most respected or intriguing person in the room, without even trying. Her disregard for social hierarchies might make others question their need for approval or status, which can be uncomfortable to face. Number 3. Authenticity above all else. When a Sigma female speaks, she means it. There's no fluff, no filler, just the raw truth. She doesn't pretend to be something she's not, and she's not about to adopt a popular opinion just to blend in. Her authenticity is refreshing, but it can also be a bit much for people who are used to playing social games. Let's say you're at a gathering where everyone is raving about the latest trend. The Sigma female isn't just going to nod along. If she's asked, she'll give her real opinion, even if it goes against the crowd. This level of honesty can make people uncomfortable, especially if they're used to keeping up appearances. It's a reminder that they're not being as true to themselves as they could be. Authenticity like this can be polarizing. For some, it's inspiring. For others, it's unsettling. But either way, it forces people to consider whether they're being real with themselves. And not everyone is ready for that mirror. Number 4. An enigmatic and mysterious aura. There's something undeniably magnetic about a Sigma female. She doesn't reveal everything about herself, leaving an air of mystery that's both alluring and frustrating. For people who want to connect deeply or figure her out, this enigmatic vibe can be a real puzzle, and not everyone enjoys puzzles. Imagine someone who shares only pieces of her life, just enough to keep others guessing. Some might find this intriguing, but for others, it's exhausting. They might try to pry, ask questions, or get to know her on a deeper level, only to be met with polite boundaries. That mystery often makes people project their own ideas onto her, imagining that she's either hiding something or that she thinks she's better than others. In reality, she's simply selective about what she shares and with whom. But that kind of reservation can make others feel left out or even rejected, which isn't an easy pill to swallow. Number 5. They refuse to play games. Sigma females value honesty and direct communication. They don't see the point in beating around the bush, engaging in gossip, or playing social games. This attitude can come across as blunt or cold to those who enjoy a bit of social sparring. Picture a Sigma female in a workplace setting, where people often use charm or flattery to get ahead. She's not going to join in. She's not about to compliment the boss if she doesn't mean it, and she won't feign interest in something she doesn't care about. For those who thrive on subtle social cues and manipulations, her straightforward nature can feel almost like a threat. Some may even feel judged in her presence, as if she's silently critiquing their approach to relationships or success. But she's simply prioritizing transparency, a quality that some people, especially those accustomed to games, find uncomfortable. Number 6. Pursuit of self-improvement over social approval. Sigma females are on a constant journey of self-improvement. They don't care about likes, followers, or validation from others. They're invested in their own growth. And that can be challenging for people who are driven by social approval. Imagine being surrounded by a group of friends who are all focused on staying on trend. They're following the latest fashions, keeping up with social media, and seeking affirmation from others. Meanwhile, the Sigma female is engrossed in her personal goals, working on herself, without seeking applause. Her focus on self-improvement can feel like a quiet judgment on the way others seek approval. By valuing personal growth over external validation, she's reminding others that there's a different way to measure success. And for some, this revelation can hit a little too close to home. Number 7. Loyalty with boundaries. Sigma females are loyal, but they have boundaries. If you're in her inner circle, she's got your back 100%. But if you're outside that circle, she'll be friendly without being overly involved. This selective loyalty can feel like rejection for those who expect undivided attention from everyone. Imagine someone who's used to having everyone at their beck and call, or who expects others to drop everything for them. Then, they meet a Sigma female who doesn't operate that way. She's loyal, but she's not about to compromise her own time or energy for just anyone. Her boundaries are firm, and that can be a hard pill to swallow for those who see loyalty as a one-size-fits-all concept. Her loyalty is earned, not given freely, and that can feel like an exclusive club, one that not everyone gets to join. Number 8. Driven by passion and purpose, not peer pressure. Sigma females are internally driven. They're not interested in following trends just for the sake of fitting in. They're passionate about what they do, and they're not swayed by peer pressure. This can be intimidating for those who find comfort in group approval. Think of a Sigma female who's pursuing an unconventional career or hobby, something she loves that isn't cool by mainstream standards. She's committed to it, not because it's popular, but because it brings her joy. For those who thrive on groupthink, her dedication to her own passions can feel like a challenge, as if she's silently questioning why they aren't as committed to their own path. Number 9. Refusal to conform to gender norms. Sigma females don't feel pressure to act or look a certain way because of societal expectations. They forge their own paths, which can be misunderstood as rebellion or defiance. Imagine a Sigma female who embraces qualities traditionally associated with masculinity, like assertiveness, independence, and a strong focus on career. Some may feel she's rejecting femininity, but she's merely embodying her true self. Her approach can make others uncomfortable, especially if they're more accustomed to traditional gender norms. Number 10. High standards for relationships and friendships. Sigma females don't settle for shallow connections. They hold themselves and others to high standards, which can feel like judgment to those who don't live by the same principles. Imagine someone used to forming quick, easy friendships. Then, they meet a Sigma female who takes her time, choosing quality over quantity. Her standards can feel exclusive, but she's simply being intentional with her connections. And there you have it, beautiful people, the reasons why some women find Sigma females so challenging. It's not easy being someone who lives by their own rules, stands firm in their identity, and doesn't need the validation of others. But that's the beauty of the Sigma female. So, if you're a Sigma yourself, embrace it and don't change for anyone. Having said this, if you enjoyed this dive into the Sigma female psyche, make sure to like, subscribe, and apply these qualities for a more authentic life. Until next time,